Puwede po bang palitan ang, presiding officer na in this case dito po sa trial ni, Sara Duterte, yung Senate President at ang umupo bilang presiding officer yung Chief Justice? Is that allowed?
Yung Constitution natin says that the Vice President shall be impeached in the same manner as the Chief Justice. So, because of this, there are speculations that dapat yung presiding officer will be the Chief Justice dahil it's the Chief Justice who presides if the impeached officer is the President. Pero sa deliberations ng Constitutional Commission, ni-raise ito. And there was a proposal na klaruhin natin na for the Vice President, it should be the Senate President lang. Dahil there's a provision there that in all other impeachment cases, the Senate President shall preside. Kaya lang, there's another provision which says the Vice President shall be impeached in the same manner as the President. So, mukhang may there's a dissonance, no? Pero that was explained na as they agreed in the CONCOM that the meaning of that in all other cases it's the Senate President shall preside, kasama doon yung Vice President. So nasettle yan. So winidraw ni I think it was Chief Justice Davide who proposed the amendment. Winidraw niya yung amendment on the understanding that pagdating sa Vice President, it's the Senate President who will preside. Yun.
Okay. So parang clearly wala pong oversight on the part of the framers of the Constitution regarding who should sit as the presiding officer in the case of the Vice President.
Yeah, that was explained and klaro yan.
Okay, so maliwanag nyo. I think kasi ang pinanggagalingan ng iba sa mga kababayan po natin, kaya nila binibring up itong idea na ito dahil hindi sila happy doon sa handling so far ni Senate President Chis Escudero dito po sa impeachment proceedings. Now, I'd like to go, Justice, dito po sa idea na yung pag-try at pag-decide sa impeachment cases ay sole responsibility po ng Senado. Pero nakikita po natin, meron pong ilang mga senador na talagang clearly nandun na po yung biases nila at hindi nila tinatago. So recently, si Robin Padilla, Amy Marcos, Senator Judges, kasama si Sara Duterte sa Malaysia. Pag may mga ganyang clear manifestations of bias in favor of the impeached public official, ano po ba yung pwedeng gawin doon sa mga ganyang klaseng Senator Judges?
Well, the requirement is that the Senator Judges should be impartial, no? But if there is partiality on any one of them, the remedy is to ask for their personal inhibition. Ang problema dyan, it is the person, the Senator Judge who is being asked to inhibit, who will decide whether he should inhibit or not. Walang mechanism for a higher body or higher official to decide. So nasa kanila whether to inhibit or not, no? So, ilan sila? 15 sila bumoto?
18.
18? If you ask all of them, wala nang magusga. There is no more quorum. So, yun ang problema.
So basically, anybody can ask for anybody can pressure them to inhibit, and siguro perhaps the prosecution can formally
the prosecution will be the one to make the move. Pero if the Senator Judge who is asked to inhibit refuses, walang magawa.
Okay. Yung isa po pong napapag-usapan talaga, no? Gano'n ba talaga ka-powerful po yung Senado bilang isang impeachment court? Kahit yun po yung nakalagay sa ating konstitusyon, paano kung mag-decide sila ng isang bagay na clearly labag po sa konstitusyon? What are the possible remedies?
Well, in other words, labag sa konstitusyon o labag sa overwhelming evidence?
Doon muna siguro tayo sa konstitusyon, no? Kasi yun ang pinag-debatihan niya, example, 'di ba? Ang trabaho lang daw po ng Senado bilang impeachment court, dinggin yung kaso at magdesisyon. Pero of course, recently, ang decision nila was to remand, although they changed the word, return the impeachment complaint back to the House of Representatives. Una-una, is that unconstitutional or that was something that could be done by the Senate?
Okay, yung unang tanong mo, uh, if there is a clear violation of the Constitution, that violation can be brought to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court can decide. Nangyari na yan during the impeachment of Chief Justice Davide. My question whether it was a second article, it's a second impeachment within the 1-year period. So somebody brought it to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court said, isa lang kailangan, and the reckoning date is upon the receipt of the Committee on Justice. So the Supreme Court can intervene on a dispute involving the constitutionality of the act of the impeachment court, but not to decide acquittal or conviction. Hindi pwede. It's pagdating sa acquittal or conviction, it's only the impeachment court. Pero if there is an act of the impeachment court that is allegedly in violation of the Constitution, pwede i-question yan. And that was done in the impeachment of Chief Justice Davide. So nagkaroon ng rule that the 1-year ban starts from the time the Committee on Justice receives the referral of the impeachment complaint from the plenary. Yun yung ruling doon.
Kung maliwanag po rin sa ruling dun sa Davide case na ang reckoning is the time when the impeachment complaint is sent to the Justice Committee ng House, di maliwanag pala na mali yung basis ni Sara Duterte at ni Bato de la Rosa para ipa-dismiss yung impeachment complaint against her.
Yes.
Kasi yun ang punto nila.
Yes, that's correct. If you follow the ruling of the court in the Davide case, then there is no violation of the 1-year ban dahil walang na-receive. The Committee on Justice did not receive any of the first 3. What happened was yung first 3 andoon lang sa sa office of the Speaker or sa office of the Secretary General, and then na lumabas yung consolidated version, the 4th complaint, which everybody over 1/3 signed. So the 1-year period did not start to run if you base it on the decision of the Davide case, yung dinicide ng Supreme Court.
So ito yung kasalukuyang interpretation ng 1-year ban na yun? Yung
Yes.
sa Davide case. So hindi pa siya
Yes.
na-overturn whatsoever?
Wala pa. So the recording date is once the impeachment complaint is referred to and received by the Committee on Justice, nag-start na yung 1-year period. Walang umabot eh.